Creating self-esteem from within is probably one of the most important things that we'll ever do for ourselves and that we can do for our kids. If you want more information about helping kids create self-esteem from within there, Positive Discipline by Jane Nelson and Lynn Lott are excellent tools to get new skills to help them build the self-esteem within them instead of us always telling them how awesome they are, which we do need to tell them that. I do believe that we need to tell them that. But the most important place that they can build self-esteem is from within, by learning that they're capable, by learning that they can be problem solvers, by learning that they can learn by their mistakes instead of getting punished. So anyhow, but for us that didn't have that, building self-esteem from within by what has happened to us and changing that perception that we had as a kid and that we've had of ourselves is really important. So one of the things that you can do is think about this. Many of us created an identity of we're not good enough, we're not self-worthy because of the experiences that we had with our parents or our caregivers. And a lot of that had to do with where they were at in their lives, not our real worth. In my mind, since doing all this work that I've been doing, there is no child in this world that is not worthy. There's no child that is better than the other. They may make different choices depending on what they have experienced, but nobody is more worthy or better than the other, because we're all worthy and we all are amazing people within the realm that we got raised and the way that we took it in. Like working on somebody that's been bullied. It's not okay for me for one child to bully another child. But in most instances, as you know, those children, they don't know how to deal with their feelings. They're not in a supportive environment. In fact, a lot of times they're getting bullied in ways themselves. So what I love to do within this work is to go back to those experiences and see what you saw, hear what you heard, feel what you felt, and then let's notice what everything is there and make it as high as you can, because you're right here with me to tap on it. Notice all those emotions and the things that you bought into, and then go ahead and tap with me. Now, don't pay attention to the issue anymore. Pay attention to your fingertips tapping. And you can say to yourself, it's okay to let it go. It's safe to let it go. It's good to let it go. I know that my worthiness is not based on those experiences. It's what I hold for myself within, because I am worthy. I am worthy, I am worthy, I am worthy. We are worthy of the kingdom, right? We are worthy. So just notice how when you pay attention to your fingertips, it's kind of like you're defracking what happened. You're stopping the signal from your subconscious to your conscious. So when you're sitting here tapping, you can sit here and count backwards, like say the alphabet backwards by, just backwards, say it backwards. Z, Y, W, it doesn't have to be perfect. X, V, U, T, S, R, and you just keep going backwards. Okay, hug your wrist. Blow it out and say peace. And then go into a good memory. Go into something that I always encourage people to go into something that makes them feel good. And if you have one that makes you feel worthy, go into that. And notice 3 things about it that really, really stand out that make you feel good. Notice how it makes you feel good. Notice how it makes you feel good. Notice those things that make you feel good in that situation. Maybe it's something just flowed into your life and it just came all together. Maybe it's being with some people. Just notice how good it feels. Okay, then go back to the experience that you had. Notice how it's changing. Notice how it's not. Notice what's still there and how bad it is. And then go ahead and start tapping. And things that you have experienced that you maybe had a really hard time dealing with, it's okay to talk about it too. You can talk and get really in touch with it and then start tapping. So it's okay, because sometimes we bury a lot of stuff. And by talking about it, you bring that stuff up. So I just let it go. It's good to let it go. It's safe to let it go. It's good to let it go. It's safe to let it go. And if something comes up that doesn't feel good, just notice it and then pay attention to your fingertips tapping. Pay attention to your fingertips tapping. It's okay to let it go. And you can tap with both hands, or you can tap with your right hand, your left hand. But with faster EFT, you only have to do these spots. In between the eyes, next to the eye, below the eye, and then right here on your collarbone. Because you're just basically, these are meridians that are attached to the fight or flight system. So they help you relax and they stop the signal from the subconscious to the conscious. And it's kind of like you're scratching the record. I just let it go. You can change patterns and beliefs by doing this work. And programs. Good job. Okay, now go back to a good memory. Go to the good memory and notice how good it feels. Notice how good it feels. Okay, hug your wrist, pull it out, say peace. Okay, now go back to whatever it was bothering you. Notice how it's going down. Notice what's still left. If it's not going down, put a note in the comments and I'll reach back out to you and we can ask you some questions, but it should be going down. So notice what's still there and then go ahead and tap. I just let it go. Pay attention to your fingertips and make sure your eyes are open. There's a little song that a client of mine made up that I like to sing. It's so easy to let it go. It's so easy to let it go. So you can sing a song if you like. Some people like bare necessities, Mother Nature's recipes. Forget about your worries and your strife. Oh, the bare necessities. Okay. Okay, hug your wrist. Blow it out and say peace. Good job. Okay. Now go back. Go back and give it a number. Mine's only 2. You can put in the comments where you're at if you want to. Notice how it's changing. Notice what's left. And then tap. It's okay to let the rest of it go. I know by growing up that I decided a lot of silly things about me. Because I was just learning. I was learning how to be here. And unfortunately, people in my life, the things that they said and the things that I did, I took it personally. And thought that I wasn't worthy enough. Because honestly, a lot of them were taught that too. A lot of them are taught that too. I just let it go. It's okay to let it go. It's safe to let it go. It's good to let it go. I am worthy. I am worthy. And if you feel resistance, that just means that you need to keep working on it. And you could say, I'm willing to believe that I'm worthy. I'm willing to believe that I'm totally and completely worthy. I just let it go. It's okay to let it go. And if you have friends or family that you feel would benefit from this, feel free to send this video to them. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. So I know it doesn't always show the full video on Instagram, but I'll put it on YouTube too, so you have it. So follow, like, and subscribe if you want to see about working with me. I am Miranda Sullivan, and that is my website, mirandasullivan.com. And I teach about releasing what we've experienced in our past and rewriting it, creating new programs and new beliefs. And I teach about creating prosperity in our life. The law of attraction. What we focus on is what we bring about. And feeling good is just a plain good thing to do. It's a fun journey. Okay. Go back to what makes you feel good. Go back to what makes you feel good. Notice how good it makes you feel. Okay, hug your wrist, blow it out and say peace. And then go back to whatever it is that you were working on. Is it gone? If it's not gone, go ahead and just keep replaying it until it's gone, and then replace it with something that you would rather have. Think about something, a scenario or something that represents more about how you feel about yourself now. And if you need help, message me, comment right down below. Go ahead and comment, need help, and we'll talk to you later. Love y'all. Hope you have a beautiful day.